Allie LaForce. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Hartenstein with a screen on Reeves. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
I love when Gilgeous-Alexander looks to score because it forces the defense to act.
These are his first free throws of the game. That one misses. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Good on the second one. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
James, that's good.
Off the catch, LeBron not lacking confidence or hesitating.
Dort to screen on Reeves. The open shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. Money from 17 feet out.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Here's Reeves outside. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ayton, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. Now James shoots over Holmgren. The shot by James, no good.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Here's Holmgren. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Here's James. And it's in there. James has gotten his second bucket of the game.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning because once he does, he makes you pay.
Smart, a screen on Holmgren. And there's James from the arc. Smart outside. From outside, off the mark.
That's what you want defensively. Force contested threes.
Great determination. Dort uses his ferociousness to his advantage.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Mark Dagnall gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Before long, we were talking about LeBron James, and he said, he's a focus for us tonight, absolutely. Coach Sharon saying in clutch situations, we're ready to double James and be assertive. But I'm sure he knows that. LeBron, as always, on the minds of the opposition. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Reeves finds Hachimura. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. pass to James. Just 5 on the clock. Looking to win the run. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Here's Williams. Still no points. The three is up. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist from Dort.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Lakers trail by 12. James deciding where to go with it. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Hartenstein with a screen on Hachimura. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 14-point game. Reeves, the pass to James. Ayton, the screen on Holmgren. Now here's Ayton. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And look at Ayton finding that rhythm, getting his shot off fast.
Here's SGA. Reeves with some nice D.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with. He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now here's Holmgren. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. Truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
That free throw, good from James.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams comes in for Hartenstein, and it's Wallace in for Dort. And Clark, for all the excitement around acquiring Luka Doncic, now the Lakers hoping to get him back to the NBA Finals.
Yep, his youth sets them up for the future, B.A., but with LeBron James in the fold, they still want to try to win now.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Oklahoma City shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. free throw drops for Williams. And Los Angeles making a change here. Hayes is checked in. He does not get the second one. Lakers trail by 11. Reeves with the ball. Watched by Wallace. Hayes misses.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Smart. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Los Angeles is going 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Here's the three, and the three-pointer goes.
Getting the ball and taking his shot, Smart makes it look almost effortless.
Holmgren outside. To the middle. It's tipped. It's stolen by James. And stolen by Holmgren. Wallace outside. Outside, Williams. From deep, SGA sinks the tray. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And that one's good.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Mitchell comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And then for Los Angeles, Vanderbilt's checked in for James. LaRavia comes in for Smart. And it's Smith in for Reeves. Thunder leading by 9. Pass to Williams. Here's Wallace. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Up and over Smith. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Los Angeles has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Smith passes to Kennard. Count it.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Williams passes to Wallace. Williams against Vanderbilt. Back to Mitchell. The three ball. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. LaRavia passes to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Now here's Williams. Williams misses. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said, we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Brian, back over to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Nails it from 3.
A dead-eye shooter, Nick Smith, is great from three-point land. That might be his biggest asset to this team.
And Williams punches it home.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Now here's Smith. Tries it from the top of the key. The Thunder pull it in. 50 seconds left in the first. Mitchell, the pass to Williams. Over Vanderbilt. Williams misses. Lakers trail by 4. Pass to Smith. Stolen by Mitchell. On the wing, Mitchell. Here's Williams. Covered by Smith. Joe up top. Still without a bucket. 6 to shoot. Williams with the screen. From deep, Mitchell hits a three-pointer. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
Here's Arabia. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. An insane quarter. No one could stop him. We'll be right back with you shortly. Continuing our coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. Glad to have you back. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
The way they just continue to drive right at the defense, they've really been overwhelming them when they do this.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Holmgren outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And in today's NBA, it seems like everyone has a three-point shot, Clark. That didn't used to be the case.
You're exactly right, B.A. In the good old days, way back in the day, threes were mostly for specialists. It just shows you how much the game and the players have evolved.
First one falls for him.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Both free throws good from Holmgren.
When your big men can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Reeves with the ball. No points yet. Here's Hayes. Holmgren with the block.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Wallace, the pass to Mitchell. Wallace outside. Doesn't go that time.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
And here's Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Holmgren with a screen on Reeves. Down low. Stolen by Vanderbilt. For the finish. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Mitchell's got 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Now here's Kennard. Hayes with a screen to the inside. Pass to Arabia. And here's Kennard. Checked by Mitchell. Just 3 to shoot. Fires for 3. Wallace pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And it's Mitchell. The miss. Lakers trail by 7. Arabia passes to Vanderbilt. And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Timeout call for the Lakers.
we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Right side Reeves. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Just 2 to shoot. Vanderbilt, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Wallace outside. Puts up a 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Vanderbilt's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Kennard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And here's Reeves. 17-foot shot on the way. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound in this one. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, the 3 from Mitchell, rebounded by the Lakers. Vanderbilt's got 5 rebounds tonight. Kennard passes to Hayes. Outside Reeves. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. For the Thunder, Williams is checked in for Wiggins, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And the Lakers also making a change. James is checked in. Kennard outside. James, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 4 on the clock. And again, the Lakers, no good.
And that's a strong closeout defensively. Great effort to deter the shot.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. Outside Reeves. Kennard outside. James outside. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Wallace outside. James against Williams. From deep, Holmgren. And Reeves pulls it down.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
James left side. Here's Hayes. Rejected by Holmgren. Here's Williams. Gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the floor.
James right side. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Joe. And stolen by Reeves. Fires from the wing. The shot by James, no good. Thunder leading by 9. Inside, James with a steal. Now here's Reeves. Now Hayes. Pass to James. Kicks it out to Kennard. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander turning on the Jets.
Recognizes the fast break opportunity and takes full advantage. Gilgeous-Alexander has a solid feel for the game.
On the wing, Reeves. Clock at 6. Back to Kennard. Shoots over SGA. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, he's effective in that medium range area.
Here's SGA. SGA showing off the athleticism there.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Reeves, the pass to James. Throws it up high. On the wing, Reeves. Watched by Wallace. Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Kennard. Holmgren, the pass to Joe. Now SGA. Screen by Holmgren. Here's SGA. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Surprising to see that he had so much room from mid-range. I think he was surprised, too.
Well, Jackson Hayes, a rim-running center with explosive athleticism.
Yeah, he's a constant lob threat. I mean, plays well above the rim. He sets solid screens. He's got pretty good feet, so he's able to get out of his screens quickly. Rebounds, protects the paint. I mean, he plays his role at a high level, and he shot over 70% from the field multiple times in his young career.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Wiggins comes in for Wallace. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. And then for Los Angeles, Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for LaRavia. And it's Marcus Smart in for Reeves. Pass to SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander showing off his skills inside.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take.
Thunder leading by 9. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Hachimura. Williams misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Ayton with a screen. Here's Kennard. Pass to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Yeah, sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing Ayton off when he attacks like this.
SGA passes to Wiggins. Kennard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Smart. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Now just a 4-point Thunder lead. Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Up and over Kennard. And it's SGA missing. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of 16 shots to go in the second. The 3 from Ayton. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Here's Williams. Oh, he drilled it. He's shooting 3 for 8 from the floor.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Here's James. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein a screen. And a nice finish on the layup. And it's an 8-point Thunder lead.
And Shea's playmaking is really exceptional. Highlighted there with the perfect pass.
To the paint. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
Wiggins outside. Hachimura against Williams. There's the drive. That one falls. Williams has got 8 points.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Pass to Ayton. Hachimura outside. James against Wiggins. And it's James inside.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple. He's going to the hot hand, which is him. That's pretty good.
Here's SGA, and the layup is good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 here in this quarter.
look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, that might be fair, but I wouldn't want to take away from what he did in that last game. I mean, let's just say it's a pretty nice run he's on, no matter how you decide to frame it up.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
And thank you for joining us. 2 quarters in the books and a Game 1 deficit for the Los Angeles Lakers.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series, I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a Game 1 like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, Ernie, like getting everyone on notice. And Game 1s are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win.
Yeah, you say that, Kitty, because you're the underdog around here. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Lakers trail by 8. Outside Reeves. Pass to Hachimura. Deflects the pass. Dort with a steal. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Chet Holmgren checks some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you guys.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
Man, absolutely jaw-dropping.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
James against Holmgren. On the wing, Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Smart. And Smart nails the triple.
That's the advantage of playing inside out.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. Williams on the wing. Holmgren outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by LeBron. They've led by as many as 14. Smart, a screen on Williams. Smart outside. Pass to Reeves. Up and in on the layup. Reeves has got his first 2 points of the night.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
To the inside. Here's Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Lakers trail by 7. Outside Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Pass to James. Off the mark there with a 3. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it. Big-time effort, denying that one, playing the game with real force and passion.
Here's Reeves. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Putting his head down and going to work. I love that intensity from Reeves.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
They grab their own miss. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win. A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. Hartenstein, no good. Lakers trail by 6. Pass to Smart. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists in the game. Here's SGA. The Lakers with a rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in the game. Inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Reeves has got 6 points in the quarter. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Austin Reeves picks one up.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
The first free throw is good. SGA hits them both.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
And here's Reeves outside. Williams grabs the board. Thunder leading by 3. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
James inside. Holmgren's there. Goes back up. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with LeBron. I mean, he's a clever shooter who knows how to draw fouls. He uses his body really well.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, you know, in some circles, this is an unpopular point, but there can be value in taking the mid-range shot. This team is certainly proving that tonight.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Williams passes to Dort. From deep, Holmgren. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Reeves against SGA. Outside Reeves. 5 to shoot. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Dort, an easy 2 on the layup. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Hachimura finds Smart. It's stolen by SGA. The drive by Shea. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on an 11-1 run. Dort, a screen on Reeves. Pulls it from the corner. Gilgeous-Alexander, no good. Lakers trail by 11. Now Smart. 12 points for him. From deep, Reeves. Hartenstein pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Williams. And he sinks the 11-footer. Williams has got 10 points.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Pass to Aiden. Here's Reeves. Lets the 3 fly. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hartenstein a screen. Down low. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Pass to James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He's made 3 or 4 free throw attempts in this game. That free throw good from James. A big group substitution here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Wallace, he's checked in for Williams. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Dort. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Laravia is checked in for Smart. And it's Kennard in for Reeves. Wallace outside. There's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. Kennard left side. Laravia passes to Vanderbilt. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, James. Wallace pulls it in. Here's Oklahoma City now. Some momentum. A 15-2 run underway. Gilgeous-Alexander attacking.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Lakers able to keep the possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Connects checked in for James. Here's Hayes. Kennard outside. Hayes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Kennard for 3. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Outside Joe. Kennard against Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Pass to Laravia. Shot clock at 5. Off target from outside. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Up and over Kennard. No good off the glass. Lakers trail by 18. Vanderbilt finds Kennard. And here's Hayes. Back to Kennard. Fires the three. Connects from downtown. Kennard's got 7 points in the game.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Back to Williams. On the wing, Wallace. He's covered by Connect. And the shot goes.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Inside. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the four, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. He's nearing the 40-point mark, just getting whatever shot he wants. Back after this.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Tipped. Here's Kennard. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Holmgren. Jacks up a three. Kennard with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Back to Hayes. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Williams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Joe. And the layup falls. And the Thunder lead by 17.
Getting the ball inside, usually a pretty good recipe.
Hayes with a screen. And here's Reeves outside. And finished off by Hayes.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Thunder leading by 15. Holmgren outside. Back to Mitchell. Williams with the screen. Joe. No good on the triple. The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Right side Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Kennard for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Holmgren. Let's go with a 3. The shot off that time. Kennard outside. Pass to Reeves. To the middle. Vanderbilt slams it in.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point.
You gotta dance like
Thunder. Williams comes in for Williams, and SGA subbed in for Joe. James is checked in for Los Angeles. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Dagnall had some words for his team over the last break. He loves their effort tonight. He said, quote, "This is how we wanted to come into this, looking to push the action, dictating the tempo. We are where we need to be to even things up." Of course, he's talking about the season series. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Holmgren with a screen on Reeves. The three from Mitchell, and another miss by Oklahoma City. Lakers trail by 10. James outside. To the inside. Here's Vanderbilt. And Vanderbilt slams it in.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense. It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
Pass to Hayes. Now James. SGA covering. Misses the baby hook. Oklahoma City leading by 8. To the paint. Here's Holmgren. Big cat throwing it down.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Here's Reeves. Pass to Vanderbilt. And there's James from the arc. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now. Now here's SGA. He's covered by Reeves. SGA deciding where to go with it. Goes up with it, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And now it's a 12-point Thunder lead.
And one of the fears about Holmgren was his lack of bulk. But he's a strong enough finisher to still power it through contact inside.
From deep, Reeves. And again, the Lakers, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Here's Reeves. Good defense there from SGA. Thunder leading by 14. Williams, a screen on Reeves. SGA against Vanderbilt. Here's SGA. James with the rebound. James has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Kennard. And here's Reeves outside. Fires in the triple.
Shooting from a rock-solid base, that gives Austin just the added range he was looking for.
The Thunder have gone 4 for 10 in the 4th. Williams, a screen on Reeves. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
First team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from SGA. A different look for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Wallace. And it's Lou Dort in for Mitchell. And then for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. And Smart subbed in for Kennard. Both free throws good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Pass to Ayton. James outside. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
Fighting through contact, not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Holmgren finds SGA. Dort outside. Over Smart. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
To the inside. Back to Dort. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Smart against SGA. Just 5 to shoot. Smart grabs a miss. Lakers trail by 11. Hachimura, right side. Outside Reeves. Over Dort. Poke loose. SGA with it. Williams looking around. It's Dort on the wing. Knocks it down from distance. And the Thunder lead by 14.
And these are the shots this team wants Dort taking. He understands his role in this offense.
Reeves, the pass to James. Here's LeBron. And it's good. 2 points. James has got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, this man knows how to handle that rock. Looks like it's part of his body.
Holmgren finds Dort. Outside, Williams. And here's Holmgren. Pass to SGA. The three. Money from three.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Outside Hachimura. Reeves up top. SGA covering. James! He's off from three.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Holmgren with a screen on James. 5 on the clock. SGA. And another one!
Talk about coming up huge. What a performance.
He's nearing the franchise record for most points in a playoff game. Man, this guy is clutch. In the corner, Smart. James outside.
Bully ball from LeBron has been doing that since he stepped into the league.
Fourth personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, LeBron James. 2 shots.
And he drops it first. Both free throws good from James. They led by as many as 18. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Holmgren. Shot clock at 6. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Ayton.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Thunder.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Yes, sir! Count it! And here's SGA. Puts up the tray. Rebounded by Ayton. And not much left to play for at this point.
Hey, you give it your all and let the chips fall where they may. Just wasn't their night.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. And it always takes a lot of pressure off a team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
Well, that'll do it, folks. Glad you could join us for the Western Conference semifinals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.